We're here to talk about spinnerbaits, ledge hog spinnerbaits to be specific. We have had a lot of comments and questions about wire size on spinnerbaits. There's a misconception that no matter what size spinnerbait, you need to have a 30 thousandths wire. Well, a 30 thousandths wire is probably pretty good on your, quarter ounce, 3/8, maybe even a half ounce. But with what we're doing, we're re-engineering a spinnerbait when we upsize. We're putting a bigger blade on. We're putting, heavier tackle or terminal type tackle on these baits, which means you can upsize and still have the feel and the vibration that you need to have. And one of the other things that we get asked a lot is, why do you use a closed loop on your spinnerbaits? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, a closed loop on a big heavy spinnerbait like this means that you have different rigging options. You can use a snap if you're, if that's the type of fishing that you do, or if you're changing baits and colors a lot without having to retie. That is one reason. But the other reason is, when you catch a good fish, that wire sliding down the R-bend that comes on some of the other spinnerbaits causes friction, and you'll break off from that friction. So a closed eye on a big wire like this is not a problematic source of any kind. We get asked that a lot. Why do you do the closed loop, and why do you use a thicker wire? Well, you move up to an 1.5 ounce spinnerbait like this, we're going to use a 50 thousandths wire, and it's going to be right for this spinnerbait. It would not be right if we were doing this on a 3/8 or something smaller. But for this particular spinnerbait, you want that heavier wire. And you're also not going to have the problem of breaking a wire with a fish, because after each fish catch, you're going to have to tune and tweak your wire just a little bit. This one's going to, have a lot longer service life. Same with the 1 ounce. It's right for this size bait. Any spinnerbait that we make is going to have an appropriate wire for that bait. You're still going to have the feel, the vibration, but there's going to be different size wires.